welcome to the first edition of ISYS100 Sports News. Tonight, the top stories include the IPL qualifier, the soccer matches, the UFC news, and the NRL news. Firstly, over the weekend, in cricket news, the second qualifier match for a spot in the grand final of the IPL was underway between the Mumbai Indians and the Rajasthan Royals. It was an extremely close match, with the win only coming from the second last ball. Harbhajan Singh hit the final runs, while also contributing 3 for 23 with the ball. Now Mumbai will fight off with the Chennai Super Kings for the IPL 2013 trophy next week. Now to the soccer news with our presenter Daniel. Take it away.
Thank you, James. This week marks the end of the 2012-13 season of the Barclays Premier League. Despite the champions and the relegated already being confirmed, there was still all to play for in London as Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham vied for Champions League qualification. Chelsea beat Everton 2-1 and Arsenal triumphed 1-0 over Newcastle. However, Tottenham only managed to secure a 1-0 win over Sunderland, which is not enough to see them qualify for Champions League. Elsewhere, West Bromwich Albion spoiled Alex Ferguson's last game in charge by scoring thrice in the last 9 minutes. The Lobos scores 5-all in a spectacular game. Back to you, James.
Thanks, Daniel. Now off to Adrian with the highlights in the UFC this week.
Hey guys, Adrian here with today's MMA news. This past weekend we saw the UFC come back to Brazil, where in the co-main event we saw former Strikeforce middleweight champion dominate Chris Camozzi in the first round, defeating him via arm triangle choke. And in the main event we saw current middleweight champion get dominated by Vitor Belfort by what is said to be knockout of the year via spinning back kick. That wraps up the MMA news. Back to you, James.
Now to the NRL news with our presenter Aaron.
Hi guys, this is Aaron. Big news in this week's NRL is the announcement of the New South Wales Origin squad. Point of interest are James Maloney for the 5'8" position over Todd Carney, as well as young star Blake Ferguson picked on the centres. Off the bench, we'll see a very high skilled playlist with Kurt Gidley, Anthony Watway, Andrew Fafita and Trent Merrin. New South Wales will be seen as the underdogs, but make sure you don't miss the first game in just over a week on June 5th. Back to you, James.
Now to all of us here at ISYS100 Sports, my name is James Parker. Stay classy, Australia.